Hey everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing New York Times bestseller and Wall Street Journal Best Book of the Year, The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah. It is an unforgettable tale of bravery, courage, endurance, sacrifice, survival, and determination of French women during World War II as Nazi occupation of their country takes hold. This book shows almost all the aspects of a war, from brutal firefights, prison camps, beatings, near starvation, act of defiance, tortures, sacrifice. But there is also hope, survival, and resilience. And the two aspects of French resistance that we most clearly see in this book are smuggling of British and American fighter pilots across the border into Free Spain to protect them from imprisonment in concentration camps, and the hiding of Jewish children to protect them from Nazis and Holocaust. The plot of the story is narrated in two different timelines. One timeline takes us to the Oregon coast in 1995, where an elderly woman diagnosed with cancer is packing up to shift to the Oregon nursing home as insisted by her son. Now, without much of a future ahead, she looks backward at her past, introducing us to the two sisters, Vianne and Isabelle, during World War II. Now, both of them are 10 years apart in their ages and they are not so close to each other. The only thing common between them is that they both are crippled by the death of their beloved mother and abandonment of their father. Vian is demure, calm, quiet, and submissive young mother who lives in a small town Caribou with her husband Antoine and her daughter Sophie. Now, she's always been dependent on her husband. So, when he goes off for a war, she decides to keep a low profile and proceeds with wariness, trying to avoid all the conflicts with the authority for the sake of her safety and her family and friends. On the other hand, Isabel is young, naive, headstrong, impetuous, and rebellious young girl. So, when the war breaks up, she decides to join French resistance and fight for her country. Nothing holds her back, not even the risk of her own life. Talking about the writing style of Christine Hannah, one thing I would like to mention is that Christine beautifully weaves the information about the war and political turmoil in France throughout the book without making it the driving force of the novel. She wonderfully balances the inner lives of the characters and external world that exerts pressures on these characters and forces their fate. Her writing style enables the reader to have deeper insight and understanding of the fear and pain her characters are forced to deal with. And another thing that I would like to specify is that she has crafted the characters of both the sisters superbly well. We can see the development of their characters throughout the book. Vian, from being a fearful, submissive mother who keeps a low profile, learns to be brave by the end of war and plays an important role in hiding Jewish children. And Isabel, from being an headstrong, impetuous girl who saves the fallen British and American pilots and makes them climb the escape route through the Pyrenees into the free Spain, learns to be conscious and understands the truth of risk she was taking. This book illuminates the role a woman plays during war and pays homage to the women who risked their lives to save those in danger during war. The story of this book also highlights the reality of the destruction caused by wars. War is not only about victory or defeat, it is about the great losses and sufferings of thousands of souls. It also shows how wars cripple generations of people, both mentally and physically. It is a big book of over 500 pages, but don't worry, it is a page turner and it's hard to put it down. Though I did it several times because I got too emotional. And I would say that this book is a must read, and I would give it 4.5 stars on 5.